Hello and welcome to today's episode of Productivity is Priceless, where you'll be learning to create a survey or application through Google Forms. Google Forms is a user-friendly, aesthetically pleasing software application that lends itself to many platforms. So let's take a closer look. Our first objective is to create the form itself. So once in Google Forms, click the plus sign to start a blank form. For this one, we'll title it Job Application and Qualifications. Directly underneath the title, you have the option to give a description to give your respondent a little bit more information. Now, in creating the questions, it's all very simple and user-friendly, where you simply click on the first one, and if you would like to add a second one, you can click the plus sign. It's really important to make sure that you are selecting a question frame that's appropriate for the question that you're asking. So as we scroll down here, you can see that I've selected different types of questions based on the different questions being asked. First and last name gets a short answer, highest level of education, a simple drop-down menu, character traits fitting a personality, checklist, rating and ability to commute effectively with a team, a linear scale, and last but not least, for the respondent to interact with some content, Google Forms is a really handy tool that allows you to insert a video or image to give more context. In this example, an applicant could respond after viewing a scenario-based problem in a video, which would give both the applicant and employer a more comprehensive opportunity. Now that our questions are ready to go, we are ready to set our settings. By clicking on the Settings tab, you have several options available to you. If this was a quiz, you could make it a quiz, which means that it would set certain answers, provide feedback, while also scoring it for you as an educator that's invaluable. And if you are developing any sort of professional developments for a workplace, this could also be extremely helpful. Here on the responses menu, you are able to do a variety of things. You can send responders a copy of the response, allow editing, and collect email addresses. For those that want to take the survey more than once, but perhaps you don't want them to, you can also limit them to one response. Under the presentation setting, there's several different things that you can adjust based on your own preferences. Are you interested in constructing one of these bad boys with a colleague or share it with your professor or boss? You can do that too. Simply click the three dots in the top right corner, scroll down to Add Collaborators, and you have the option to share this with anyone else that you'd like to edit. You can also get the link, but also restrict it for those that you don't want to be able to edit the form. When you're ready to send, simply click the send button, and you're given the option to type in an email, pull the link or the embed code, or share right to social media. Next, after having created the survey and sending it out to your respondents, there are lots of features under the responses option. You can view lots of visual information under the responses tab by simply scrolling down. You can view by question and a variety of visual data platforms. By clicking on the question tab underneath responses, you can view by person and their individual response that way. And by clicking on individual, you can view the entire form as it was filled out by that one person. Arguably one of the coolest tools within Google Forms is the spreadsheet tool. Underneath the responses tab, right here to the right where it has the little Google spreadsheet sign, simply click it and you have the option to have all of your data pulled automatically from your responses. It's a great way for analyzers of the data and employers to view all of the information at one time. So, in summation, Google Forms can be an invaluable tool in the workplace and in the classroom. I hope you will get to use it soon.